Hey guys, DB Rye here, and welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into an intriguing what-if scenario in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers universe. Imagine a reality very much like the original, but with a huge twist that could turn the tide between the Power Rangers and Lord Zedd. In the original series, Richie was a young man who worked at the youth center, helping out Ernie. However, his role on the show was short-lived after Trini left. But what if Richie, the mysterious youth, who seemed to come out of nowhere, had a different path? What if he worked for Lord Zedd? Join us as we explore this alternate tale of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Before we dive in, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. It's Morphin time. Let's explore this exciting alternate universe together. Now let's get started. The Rangers were celebrating their latest victory, having once again foiled Lord Zedd's plans to conquer Earth. Despite his relentless efforts, Zedd had failed time and time again to do what Rita Repulsa couldn't: destroy the Power Rangers. And now, with Tommy Oliver recreated as the White Ranger, the evil Overlord found himself facing an even greater challenge. Those pesky Power Rangers are a nuisance! They must be stopped! Lord Zedd fumed, pacing back and forth in his dark dimension. Suddenly, a realization struck him. The power of the Green Ranger now belonged to him, and every Power Ranger had visited his dark dimension at least once. There was energy from every Power Ranger all around the dark dimension. And this is where Lord Zedd begins to formulate a new, possibly foolproof plan. Wait a minute, Zedd muttered to himself. I can harness these energies and forge the ultimate weapon, the ultimate servant. One that will always obey. Unlike Rita's mistake with Tommy Oliver. Yes. This could work out nicely. And with a surge of power from his Zedd staff, the red, green, yellow, pink, blue, and black Ranger energies pulled together, forming a new life form in the form of a young man who suddenly emerged from the mist of energies, consciousness, bringing him to life, looking at Zedd with a wicked gleam and grin on his face. This was Richie. Welcome, my new warrior, Zedd said, his voice dripping with malevolence. What is your mission? Richie bowed slightly, his eyes glowing with dark energy. To destroy the Power Rangers, my Emperor, he responded with unwavering loyalty. Zedd's laughter echoed through the dark dimension. Excellent! The Power Rangers won't know what hit them! Go now, my Dark Ranger, and bring me their defeat! Richie nodded and vanished with a flash of dark energy, ready to carry out his mission and prove his loyalty. From there, Richie would morph into his Dark Ranger form. His Power Ranger form, that sort of similar to what the Green Ranger looked like, but more purple and dark color scheme and horns coming out of the Power Ranger mask. As the Dark Ranger, he would lead the Putty Patrol armies of Lord Zedd. He would immediately cause chaos everywhere. Meanwhile, alarms were raised at the Power Ranger Command Center. Zordon commanded Alpha to immediately get in touch with the Power Rangers and alert them of this new threat that was currently having a field day at Angel Grove, attacking the city, scaring the civilians, and causing complete mayhem. "Rangers," Zordon said, "observe the looking globe." There the Rangers would see the Putty Patrol on the loose, along with Goldar, and this brand new warrior, the new servant obeying Lord Zedd, the mysterious Dark Ranger. This horrified the Rangers immediately. They would see this warrior, this who would seem to be a Power Ranger, dark purple suit, again sort of similar to Green Ranger's design, but couldn't be Tommy Oliver, he's standing right there. And this guy wasn't messing around. The kind of power he was wielding and throwing around. "Oh my god, guys, we gotta stop him," Jason declared. "It's morphing time." And the Rangers transformed, and they were on the scene of the city, ready for action, and to take on and stop this new threat. "I knew you pitiful Power Rangers would show up. You've walked straight into my trap," Richie had declared. "Who are you?" Jason responded. "That's no concern of yours. However, if you must have a name, you can call me the Dark Ranger. Hiya!" Dark Ranger leapt into battle, and it was made clear that he was very highly skilled. He took on the Power Rangers as if they were mere putty patrols. "Jason, this guy's good. What are we gonna do?" "I'm not really sure. We'll have to take him together. It's our only chance to stop him," Tommy had declared. And Tommy, as the White Ranger, would lead the charge as the Power Rangers would fight together, trying to overpower the Dark Ranger with a combination of team attacks. However, there was still no comparison. Just when it seemed the Power Rangers would finally start to get an upper hand on the Dark Ranger, well, this is when the mighty Goldar would have descended into battle and assist the Dark Ranger. Needless to say, the Rangers were being beaten back, and with the Dark Ranger's brutality, the Rangers were on their knees. The only one still fighting at this point was Tommy, as he was bravely facing off against Goldar and the Dark Ranger both. And while White Ranger put up a heck of a fight, by smashing the like button and subscribing to the channel, he wasn't a match for them both, as with a combined attack from the evil duo, Dark Ranger and Goldar combined, Tommy was laid out in front of his friends. The Rangers had no choice at this point but to retreat. "Yeah, that's right, you better run away, ha 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 ha," Goldar chuckled. The Rangers had backed off. Lord Zedd felt especially proud and satisfied. Goldar and his new servant Richie were victorious in this fight. Dark Ranger had done his job well. Later, at the command center, the Rangers were hoping Zordon could shed a little light on who the Dark Ranger is. "I'm sorry, Rangers. I haven't any idea of how Lord Zedd was able to create himself a new Power Ranger," Zordon had said, his voice filled with concern. "Guys, I don't know if we can handle this again. We all remember what happened when Rita had a Power Ranger on our side. And this new guy has enhancements we can only dream of." "Ay, ay, 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 ay! It's possible Lord Zedd has enhanced this Ranger using his staff." Tommy realized something with Alpha 5's words. "That's what we have to do. We have to get Lord Zedd's staff and destroy it." That is a commendable plan, Tommy. However, that won't be so easy. Lord Zedd carries his staff everywhere. If you're to claim it, you will have to go through him yourself. You must decide if this is truly wise. Later, at the youth centre, the Rangers sat by, though they weren't in a celebratory mood, discussing to themselves about their new foe, not to mention dealing with the antics of Bulk and Skull in the background with their latest shenanigans, and that's where we're going to have to leave things. My roommate just got home. Anyway, like and subscribe, and we'll continue this next time. Sorry guys, it was only a couple of sentences ago anyway.